a few numbers a few days ago as well. And cricket's one of those games where on a bowler certain things don't get statted, and one of them is drop catches. And Lasith, since Champions Trophy, has had 9 catches dropped off his own bowling. So when you go look at that, his stats would look very differently. You know, the game against Pakistan especially, he could have won it single-handedly if we hadn't dropped a few catches. So I have no doubt that very soon he'll put in some match-winning performances for us. I'm ecstatic with the fitness levels of our blokes. I have a very, very close friend who I speak to a lot. Our fitness levels and the numbers that we put out there are a lot better than a lot of countries in the world. Yeah, we're always planning. You know, you've got to take a lot of things into account. You've got to take into account where the World Cup itself is being played. You've got to take into account where certain players are in their careers. You've got to take into account, you know, some players may come into the mix as one-day cricketers. There's a lot of things to plan, but those are the kind of plans we put in place. You know, we throw a lot of names up there. We throw names at who's guaranteed to be there in 3 years' time. Are there any guarantees of players being there in 3 years' time? You know, in 2 years' time, 20 months, whatever it is. So what team are we looking at? We're in a period now where, not like India have probably got a very, very good idea of who'll be playing for them at the World Cup. We're not in the same situation as them, so we see it completely differently. But we're planning all the time, looking forward towards that based on the style of play that we want to produce.